people are now understanding or guessing why Sorrows got delayed in April. I personally don't agree with it.
What?
To be honest. But I would imagine it's a financial thing.
It's a financial thing.
I probably would have launched financial first and then Marathon.
What are you talking about, man? You got to sell the weakest link, because if Sorrows comes out before Marathon, then most definitely ain't nobody buying it. There's a reason as to why Sony decided to switch the release dates. You know why? Because you got to sell this game first, because Grand Theft Auto 6 is possibly coming out in the same year. And they can't afford, especially with all those good old Xbox games coming out like Forza, Fable, and especially Gear Z Day. Oh yeah, Sony most definitely has to come out with that game first.
Only reason why is because Sorrows is a single-player game. So you got people who would, probably play Sorrows. And then by the time Marathon comes out, they'll probably beat it within 2 weeks.
Ain't nobody gonna be playing it.
Into Marathon and then really...
You guys barely even played Returnal. With an 84 million install base, the game only sold 2 million on the PlayStation 5. I mean, you guys, I'm sorry, man. I mean, if you guys really don't think PlayStation is in trouble with the financials, well, then there's something... I mean, at this point, PlayStation 5 ain't nothing but another Xbox, bro. I mean, half the games that you want to play on PS5 are also available on Xbox. Xbox gives you the benefit of Game Pass, which means you don't have to pay directly for the game, and you have access to hundreds and hundreds of games through Game Pass Ultimate. Now you have to ask me as a gamer, why the hell would I want a PlayStation 5 for Halo Campaign Evolved when I have the whole Master Chief Collection? You guys are ridiculous. We got Gear 1. We own it. We got 4 Horizon 5. What about 3? What about 2? What about 4? What about all the other games that Microsoft has made? Recore. I mean, the list can go on, people. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, Microsoft is going to continue to port games to the PlayStation 5. But like I've said before, you don't have every game. You get my point? And now, if all these games are coming in the foreseeable future, that's fine. But as of right now, I can't play all of the Halo games on a PlayStation 5 console. And the only Halo game that I could play is a game that just had the first one with only a campaign. Come on, man.
That's all their time. But now you got guys who will jump into Marathon, get invested in it.
Ain't nobody jumping into that game, man. And what's even more funny, the game is multi-plat. I thought ponies cared about exclusivity. Explain to us, Porter Roach, as to why this game is coming out on Airbox.
Sorrows comes out, are they gonna,
They need to put that game on Switch too.
Down for a little bit to enjoy Sorrows.
And the funny thing is, if they do make that game for Switch too, I think it would be more popular there, considering that they don't really have those type of games on there. So it might do a lot better on the system. But come on, man. With PlayStation and Xbox, they already got games similar to this. And on top of that, Arc Raiders is just far better. Nobody's gonna want to play this. You know what I mean? PlayStation needs to go to a market where they're not dominated by the same type of genre of games. And I don't know, maybe Nintendo gamers, you guys ask me, any Nintendo Switch 2 fans, you tell me in the comment sections if you guys would even buy this game. Because I tell you right now, if I get some comments and saying GameStop, I wouldn't even buy it on Switch 2. Well, then we clearly have a problem.
Or are they just, let's say if Marathon ends up being great, are they going to say,
End up being great, bro. There is a 0.01 chance that this game's going to be great, man. This game is dead on arrival, man. What are you guys talking about, bro? What are you talking about, man? Nobody likes the game. People have privately played it, and they still don't even enjoy it. Even with all the fixes and bugs that the previous beta had, and people still are just not a fan of it. I mean, how is this even going to remotely compete with Arc Raiders? But the game is multi-plat.
I'll just wait later on to play Sorrows when it's cheaper. Because, they're enjoying Marathon so much.
You're going to be enjoying Marathon? Hold on, what? Hold on, what? Huh?
Or are they just, let's say if Marathon ends up being great, are they going to say, I'll just wait later on to play Sorrows when it's cheaper. Because, they're enjoying Marathon so much,
Trust me, they ain't nobody going to be enjoying that game. That game is dead on arrival. That game should be called Concord 2.0.
I think Sony played it wrong. I would have chose Sorrows first.
They know PlayStation ain't got nothing. It is what it is, man. You guys are hitting off. I mean, do you guys ever win a game award again? It got to the point where Xbox beat y'all. And y'all said that Xbox never win no awards. And PlayStation didn't even walk out with nothing. Even with 19 nominations. I mean, listen, man. The future of PlayStation is looking pretty bad, man, in my honest opinion. You guys could talk about the 84 million console shipped, all you guys want. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the software and the games that people are playing, we already know who's dominating. Steam, Nintendo, and Xbox. It is what it is, man. You guys can keep capping all you want. All this stuff that you kept doing in regards to knocking out the competition with Nintendo as well as Microsoft is now coming back at y'all. Now everybody's turning against you, pointing the fingers at you ponies and say, where's the games? This is not what PlayStation is about. You out here pushing double A's to the masses, ain't even focusing on triple A's, but yet the hardware is supposed to be... You're supposed to put the illusion that the hardware is going to become more powerful and more powerful when you're focused on games that don't even really require that type of power. This is in my personal opinion, this is very disgraceful for Sony PlayStation. It is, because you got to look at the fact that this is not the PlayStation that I remember. You can sit there and say, "Well, everybody ain't they putting their motive?" Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, so what? But the games that they're coming out with, Gears Z Day, the Fables, you know, the lists, right? That's what I'm here for. I don't care if these games pop up on another platform. I have the benefit of playing the game on Xbox with Game Pass and all these other features, which you guys completely miss over the fact because you just don't want to give Xbox credit for anything. And I'm here to tell you that when it comes down to games, Nintendo and Xbox and Steam are the rulers of gaming, not PlayStation. Ain't nobody talking about your games, and we got PlayStation hitting next year with a bang with good old Marathon. It seems like you guys won't win a game award since then. You were lucky, man. Maybe Jeff Keighley's like, we got to give it to Astrobot because it's going to be the last time PlayStation win a game award.
Get that out the way.
This is ridiculous.
Before Marathon. I think Marathon, depending on how it comes out, could get people not to buy Star Wars. Or at least not to buy it day one. Especially if they're enjoying Marathon. Because it's a live service game. But anyway, so there's that, right?
A live service game that is also on Airbox.
So, new video came out. Some people, there's some mixed reviews, but from what I'm hearing from the Destiny crowd, and I'll listen to those guys. I'm not going to listen to the hardcore PlayStation guys. No disrespect to the PlayStation guys.
Oh! He don't even want to listen to y'all. Oh! That is disrespectful. You PlayStation fanboys, man, listen to your master. He don't even want to listen to y'all. He don't even take your opinion with a grain of salt. Let's hear that again. Woo! Talk to him, Rock. Talk to him.
Mixed reviews, but from what I'm hearing from the Destiny crowd, and I'll listen to those guys. I'm not going to listen to the hardcore PlayStation guys. No disrespect to the PlayStation guys.
Oh, that's disrespect. You're trying to say that they're going to hype up the game regardless because it got the PlayStation insignia. That's disrespect, man. I don't know, man. If you a PlayStation fanboy watching Puertorock after he just said that, woo, you look stupid right now. He said, I don't even want to take y'all opinions on that because all you guys do is hype up anything PlayStation. That's literally what he's saying, man. Let's hear that one more time.
Some people
talk to the ponies,
but
talk to
I'm hearing from the Destiny crowd, and I'll listen to those guys.
I'll listen to those guys, but he don't want to listen to his own people. Look at it.
Listen to the hardcore PlayStation guys. No disrespect to the PlayStation guys.
No disrespect. I'd rather listen to those guys than the hardcore PlayStation fans. Look at this. You see? Because he knows that you guys are just going to hype up the game because it got the PlayStation insignia on it. Which is funny. I don't know why you would hype it up considering it's on Airbox. That's disrespectful. No disrespect to you guys, though. Oh, that is disrespect, man. To a lot of these PlayStation diehard fans, that is disrespect, G.
But I paid attention to the Destiny.
That's like me saying, right? Oh, with Gears Z Day, I'm not listening to the Xbox guys. Even though Gears of War started off as an Xbox game. I'm not listening to those guys. I'd rather listen to the PlayStation gamers. In regards to Gears, no, I would rather listen to the Xbox guys because the Xbox guys would know exactly how the game is supposed to be because they've been playing it for a very long time, which means that they're also experienced. It's crazy. Look at the way this man laugh. Yo, he gonna get himself a Steam machine. He looking to get that Steam machine. I see it there, Rock. He looking like I got a PC on the side, baby. I'm playing over right now, man. I gotta milk these PlayStation videos. But I'm gonna get me an Airbox PC.
Guys, because to me, those are the neutral games. Those are the ones that...
Oh, neutral? Oh, man.
To those guys. I'm not going to listen to the hardcore PlayStation guys. No disrespect to the PlayStation guys.
Oh.
But I paid attention to the Destiny guys. Because to me, those are the neutral games. Those are the ones that they don't care about the console, the platform.
Oh. They don't care about your platform. You hear that? You hear it from the... You hear what The Rock is cooking? The Rock says... The Rock says... The Rock.
They only care about...
And that's
Bungie.
the bottom line.
And what Bungie does. So the Bungie fans. Really Bungie fans.
Wow, I don't even want to listen to his own people.
A lot of them are praising the changes. Many of them are saying that Bungie did listen to the feedback from the alpha testing or whatever, and that a lot of it has been improved, and they implement a lot of things that the fan base wanted, and that the game so far is looking good. Apparently, it's receiving a lot of...
What is this, Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Hey, yo, this man looked to the side like, hold on, what? Yo, he thought that was Leatherface. Let me see.
And they implement a lot
hey,
of
yo,
things.
Rock, what's going on in your neighborhood?
Wanted, and that the game so far is looking good.
Yo, he got Leatherface in his community. Look at that, man. Oh, snap. Let me hear that again, yo. Leatherface.
It has been improved, and they implement a lot of things that fan base wanted, and that the game so far is looking good. A lot of positive reviews from that from the console fan base.
This man's life ain't nothing but a horror movie, man. That's crazy, bro. Yo, what is going on, dog?
You know, or just people who enjoy PlayStation, Xbox.
He's like, yo, what? He coming for you, Rock. Get up out of here, man. Stop talking. He coming for you, man. Please.
Because I think it's about
time
that we all accept that I'm not...
Oh, here we go.
I'm no longer, or I haven't been for a long time, a multiplayer guy. You know, pretty much my multiplayer started dying out in 2017. I don't know. I will have to look back at Destiny 2. Because Destiny 2, at a certain point in Destiny 2, I stopped playing it. And I really, truly moved on. So, I don't know when that happened, but it was around in the middle of Destiny 2. And that's when I really just started cutting off. In fact, the last Call of Duty I bought to play for the multiplayer was 2018, Black Ops 4. So 2018, let's say 2017, 2018 was when I really...
So you ain't really, no wonder PlayStation don't care about their audience, because you're not giving them the money. If anything, they're getting more money off the casual gamer, because the casual gamer possibly does buy some single players as well as play those multiplayer games. So don't tell me that you have no PlayStation Plus subscription. That is a problem. Sony would rather have you do that than to pay for a video game. I hate to break it to you. That is the honest truth, guys. You know what I'm saying? And if you're one of those guys that don't pay for PlayStation Plus, no wonder the games and the stuff that they make they just kind of sitting on subscription money at this point. No wonder they don't do nothing. That's why.
Wean myself off of multiplayer. All right. So I'm not really the guy to judge. I mean, I could tell a bad game from a bad game. I believe I still have that.
And this is a bad game.
I call that. I call a lot of, live service games that I said this ain't gonna happen, and I was spot on. But I'm not gonna do that. But what I am gonna say is this. Let's talk about this. I think we can all agree, regardless of how we feel the showing of Marathon, we can all agree. I think we should all agree that this is probably one of Sony's most important games.
Important?
As part of their live service strategy.
No, Helldivers 2 was. What you talking about? That game actually had success. And to be honest with you, this isn't.
Like the most important game. Out of all the games...
So he said it's the most important game. So when this game flops, this will also be the most important failure. This will be the death of PlayStation. PlayStation could have done it, but instead they put all their money in the marathon. They try to go out like Sega with the Dreamcast. Bro, this ain't even close, because at least Sega Dreamcast had good games. PlayStation ain't making nothing.
Probably going to be this most important. Why?
Most important.
Because they spent $3.6 billion in Bungie. And they didn't do it to just take over Destiny. Sony did not spend $3.6 billion. They have reservations. No. I think the expectation is another Destiny level success.
Destiny level success. Are you, bro? What?
In a reserve status.
What?
They have reservations.
Reserve.
No. I think the expectation is another.
The expectation is what?
Destiny level success.
Destiny level.
You're gonna invest $3.6 billion.
Destiny level success.
No, I think the expectation is another Destiny level success.
I had to take my glasses off for this.
Because there's no way you're gonna invest $3.6 billion. And Marathon just ends up average at best. At best.
You know what? No, you're right. Isn't it? You know what, Puertorock, you got me there. You're right though. It ain't gonna be average. It's gonna be trash.
Average. There's no way. Absolutely no way.
Yes way. Because I'm telling you, man. You know, I swear, man, this gonna break the camel's back. This gonna break the pony's back, man. All that weight that they holding on top of them, riding for them Xbox carrots, man. It's weighing them down. It's weighing them down. You can tell. But when Marathon fails, we all know which video we're gonna come back to see what you said about this. Mr. Destiny level success.
Marathon has to be Destiny level success.
Wow, has to be.
Just go through the trials and tribulations.
Has to, not even close. Has to be. Destiny level success. It's not gonna happen, bro. This is a pipe dream. Even Destiny 2 is not as successful as the first game was. Even that game is dying out. So to think that this game, I don't know, man. Somebody got to talk to Rock.
Updates and all that stuff, but overall, it has to be the big thing across all platforms.
It won't.
And that's a high bar. Now, some people's gonna look at me and be like, "Oh no, Puertorock, you just set up for failure." Listen, I'm not setting nothing up for failure. Sony spent $3.6 billion on Bungie. So you cannot tell me $3.6 billion equals average. There's no way. There's no way anyone can say spending $3.6 billion in a studio and the company's expectation is reserved average success.
That is
There's
true.
No way. There's just no possible way.
Wow.
This game, Marathon, this is the big game. And we'll see. We'll see what happens with its longevity and how it does. It's launching in March for $40. Some people complaining that it should have been free to play. That's going to be normal. Listen, I know some people.
It's because there's better games like Arc Raiders. You feel what I'm saying? Arc Raiders is $40. It looks far better in comparison. People are actually enjoying it in all platforms. And Marathon is coming into next year with this. A game that's more subpar, a game that's worse, a game that the art style looks terrible, another extraction shooter on top of all the other popular ones. I mean, it only makes sense, Rock. This game's not doing nothing spectacular. It really isn't.
Man, or not argue. They're going to argue, why does everybody expect free-to-play? Is because there's some free-to-play games that were successful.
Well, it's not that. I mean, there's some free-to-play games that play far better than games that you have to pay for. That's why free-to-plays are popular.
And they're free. And people didn't have to pay for it.
I mean, look at Where Winds Meet. That's another popular free-to-play game. I mean, it's taking over, man. You guys don't want to admit it, but this is the future of gaming. So I go as far to tell. I know people sometimes say, "Gamester, you Gamester, I don't like you sometimes because you're just too harsh. You don't look." Listen, I do look at the positive things in gaming, but I'm not going to sit here and cry and complain every time I see something I don't like. You know what I do? I talk about it. Yeah, this and that. And I go back to my retro to where I'm happy. I don't do this for none of y'all. My gaming habit is for me and me only. I don't have to play a game that you guys like. I've had problems with, bro, I play a lot of these new games. I eventually get to them. I'm finishing up Silent Hill F. I got Chronos that I got to get to. So don't get it twisted. Even though I'm very disdained with the age of modern gaming, that doesn't mean that Gamester doesn't dabble in and see what modern gaming is about for himself. I still beat South of Midnight, Avowed, Doom Dark Ages. I still beat a lot of modern games, even though I prefer the classics. So this whole argument that you guys like to use against me in regards to, oh, well, you can't judge it because you don't really like these games. Well, I'm still finishing and completing them. So say whatever you want. At the end of the day, I'm very much still involved. I'm just not involved the way you guys are. And that is what hurts your heart. That's what hurts your little 50-year-old heart. And guess what? I don't care. I'm younger than y'all. And you guys are so upset about a younger person that grew up with the same games that you grew up with, but you can't play them no more because you got arthritis and you're old. And I can still get down with those classic games and still play them and personally enjoy them. You guys might enjoy them, but you be like, damn, the controls, the game's more difficult, so you have to settle because you're older, 50, 60 years old with arthritis. Damn, that sounds messed up, but it's true. With arthritis, and you can't hit the Ultimate Mortal Kombat combos the same. So you got to settle for the auto combos now. Oh, man. My arthritis again. Oh.
That's the norm now. So
Oh, man.
Can't really be mad at a consumer fan base that has been playing free-to-play games that are successful. You know, the few that are. And then look at a game.
And I've told people, exclusives was good all the way till the PlayStation 4 after Fortnite. When Fortnite came out with his Battle Royale in PUBG, I knew it was over. I knew it was over for modern gaming. I knew. And then you just started seeing all of them pop out like rabbits. Fall Guys, all this multiverses at one time. I already knew it. This is what people are catered to. And the funny thing is, PlayStation doesn't get any money from it. Well, besides the 30% off the skins. But in regards to the PlayStation Plus, that is what PlayStation wants. Xbox wants you to support, even if you buy the games or if you get Game Pass, they want that money going directly to them. Just like you guys said, well, they're getting 30%. Well, yeah, why would they want more? That's why Microsoft said, you know, we're going to promote something called Game. We're going to essentially make Game Pass the Netflix of video gaming, which has been very beneficial to them. Sony don't have nothing like that. They have PlayStation Plus, but people don't subscribe to PlayStation Plus to play those titles. They subscribe to PlayStation Plus so they can play Call of Duty online. You see what I'm saying? There's a huge discrepancy. So that also shows you that after the hardware phases out, people are going to be subscribed to Game Pass over PlayStation Plus because all PlayStation Plus offers is paid online multiplayer. And when Microsoft decides to remove that with their next console, what is PlayStation going to do? People might say, well, I don't need Game Pass. Those Xbox gamers that you say that are merging them to PC, well, guess what? They're going to still support Game Pass. They're going to drop it back probably, I don't know, probably back to 20. And they were already paying out on the Xbox console. Those Xbox gamers are going to have an easy transition to the Xbox PC. With free online, with options, with Steam, with all that. Bro, come on. Y'all not seeing the writing on the wall. Now, we don't know if it's going to happen right away. Things do take time. But the power dynamic of PlayStation is over. PlayStation don't have nothing. The games, we don't really have. Check. If Sony possibly takes games from Steam, then that means they can't really push for the China market. Check. 3, PlayStation Plus. I mean, yeah, it has games on it, but people don't really support PlayStation Plus for the games on it. There's times where I got Plus and I don't even download the games. Like, it's that bad. I'm telling you, it's that bad. So, what I'm saying, once that appeal of PlayStation Plus wears out, Sony is done. Not because they can't sell, well, that too, but it's not because of the selling the games. It's because that PlayStation Plus is where they put all their money in. That's why they was afraid that they thought Call of Duty was going to be exclusive to Xbox, because that would be less members on PlayStation Plus. It had nothing to do with people buying the game. That's a part of it, but it has more to do with keeping that PlayStation Plus membership ownership. Like I've told you, we're not in a console war. We are in a live service and subscription war. GameStop with another W. And anybody that's been following my channel from the beginning knows that I've said that. Let's go.
That's $40. And people aren't sure if it's going to be successful or not. You know?
Wow.
I get it. And that's just the new environment.
That's ridiculous. We got a big old question mark over this game.
That we're in.
There's
nothing we can do about that. So,
nothing they can do.
Besides that, though, we'll see. For me, though, Sorrow should have came out in March. They should have kicked off.
Because that's what you wanted to play. You don't want to play. You said it. I don't like live service, so you're biased in that regard. That's the reason why. But we all know why PlayStation came over Marathon first, because you got to sell the weakest link. You can't push that game out when you got Xbox coming out with all their games next year. You can't do that. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully you guys enjoy this video, man. Like I said, man, you know, it is what it is, man. He heard it from the horse's mouth. Sony can't do anything about this.